out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it on first down with Henry.
Let's get it.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Once again, it's Cook. He'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Third and 9. To throw again, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's
I don't.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined.
Well, I got to punt it.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Hill. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Jackson now on second down. He's got it! Inside the 20! And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On play action, Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's caught by Harrison right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. A run out of the gun with Cook. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They're going on 4th down. Allen. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of his end zone, Jackson. Open man is Tylan Wallace. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss on the play. He's now 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. Wow. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On first and 10, it's Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a third and 10. Slot man in motion right. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Henry. Here's 2nd and 6. All run play. This is Hill. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Sit up. On the handoff, running left is Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Let's get it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Bills are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And a 3rd down. 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 3rd down.
He'll try and run here with Cook. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On second down, Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Throwing is Allen. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Allen to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. A first down throw for Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll go play action here with Allen. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. Allen will throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Allen on 3rd down. This one, downfield for Kincaid. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Alert!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Hey, tight. Look out.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
1st and 10.
Middle. Half 10. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Alert!
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Stop. 5 wide. Regular. Look out.
Allen going to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Alert. Middle. Out. 56. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
17. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. They'll motion over Flowers. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
Half 85, half 85. Gun. Half 10. Look out.
On first down, it's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A final shot now for Allen. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue